Let's talk about how to scale your practice without working more hours. So, if you're a cash based healthcare business, this is for you. Pay attention because I'd be happy to add more money to your pocket today after listening to this episode. So, here we go. Let's get into it. So, number one, if you are a rehab chiropractic, a pelvic floor therapist, an orthopedic therapist, if you guys want to make more money without working more hours, number one, I would add some kind of wellness component to your practice. So, let me give you an example. You could do a vibrating plate, red light therapy, a vagus nerve stimulator. You could do um, a Pilates machine that literally does not require an instructor. It voice activates with this screen and tells you exactly what to do. Um, all these things are devices that someone can come in and use all at once or separate timing or whatever else. So you could package and say, for an extra $200 a month, you can come in and have unlimited Pilates, vibrating plate, vagus nerve like all this stuff, the boots, like all that stuff, right? Someone would have to administer the boots. So maybe that's not 100% passive. But again, cold plunge, sauna, all that. That's if you had the capacities and space for it, but some kind of wellness component for a membership fee in addition to what you're treating them for. I really believe, I know that this is here. And why not be the one? Like, why not be the one taking on that? Like, we are the specialists in this. So we should be leading the pack. So I believe every single brick and mortar should have some kind of wellnessy thing. If you're online, you can also have wellness involved. So maybe you send them a meditation. Okay, that's maybe not part of your treatment, but maybe there's a meditation you want them to follow. Maybe you send them like guided breath work. Maybe you send them ways to do a hot cold contrast at home. Maybe you send them tips on how to what's that oil? Shoot. How to use castor oil to help with their constipation. Like, these are all things that are wellness that you could help them with. And so, like, maybe there's a whole packet of constipation package, and you ship them magnesium supplements, you ship them, again, this castor oil, you give them a tool of how to rub their belly to get the poop out. Like, all that is a wellness to me product. So, like, if we are the go-to in the fitness slash movement space, then why are we not helping people with this? So I highly recommend you guys adding that. That's the first thing. And that's just called an upsell. Okay. The next thing I recommend adding is fitness programming, uh, where not only do they come and get their problem solved with you, but they then don't just discharge. Like in my land, there's no such thing as discharging a patient. It's like, okay, we've gotten you to this goal. Now let's maintain it so that you don't go backwards because we know that that can happen. So to maintain it, they now want to work their entire body, not just their shoulder or not just their hip or not just their pelvic floor. Like, they want to work their entire body. And so to do that, well, now let's come up with a full on program to help strengthen your arms, strengthen your belly, strengthen your legs, all the things so that we don't have a regression here. So that to me is $300 a month for programming that they do on their own, does not involve more hours from you. And, they can do it at their leisure. Done. And by the way, you template all that and then you just keep reselling it. That's it. Number 3, hiring staff to do workshops. I cannot stress this enough. I feel like no one thinks outside the box in our field. And it's like, okay, yes, workshops take time. And by the way, my workshops are only 30 minutes, so they're not an hour, so it's not that much time. Let me just say that. Okay. But hire someone to do it, a personal trainer, a PTA. They'd be glad to do your workshops. Hire them so that you can do more of them, because that is the lever that you can pull to get clients in immediately. Okay. So that's key. and then you don't have to work those hours. So hiring, again, just hiring staff in general, it helps you grow. Like even hiring an admin will help get patients in the door, but you don't have to be the ones on the phone call. That's huge. So you're not working more hours. I love group coaching. I came up with this on how to group coach, and I have the whole layout, I have the whole funnel to it. I have it all. We have it all. It's all built out. Okay, it's all done. And group coaching is where you can get paid more than 250 an hour. You can get paid 5, 6, 700, depending on how many people you have in your group and what you charge. So if you have 7 clients, you should be getting at least $700 an hour weekly for that. So now you can scale without having to work more hours. And if you don't want to hire, then you can scale that way too. So if you have a massive wait list, which is not what I would recommend, okay, then put everyone in a group and we do group coaching and you get paid $700, $800, $900 an hour. That's insane. That's awesome. Okay. So again, guys, these are ideas and strategy here on how to scale a practice without working more hours that most people are not doing. And so if you're struggling with that, let me know. Hit me up at PelviBiz, PelviBiz on Instagram, at PelviBiz, and we would be glad to help chat about how we take your business from here to here without adding more hours and more stress to you. So let's chat soon, guys. Bye-bye.